Hi guys, I'm Kalila Reynolds and we're back with another episode of Money Moves brought to you in partnership with EXIM Bank's Business Advisory Service. Now, a few weeks ago, we were talking here on this program about EXIM's trade credit insurance facility. And we have some more things to tell you that go in partnership with that, how you can get paid early for some of your products. You know, many problems might arise. Well, I'm joined now by EXIM Bank's Acting General Manager for Trade and Commercial Lending Division, Maxine Brown-Cohen. Hi, Maxine.
Hi, Kalila.
All right, so what you wanted to do today is give us basically a follow-up to that conversation. You wanted to tell us about EXIM's insurance policy discounting facility. It's a mouthful.
Yes.
What is it?
All right, so I'm very excited, Kalila, to share this information because I believe that the insurance policy discounting facility, it is quite a unique product. But I think it's one where it allows exporters to have access to cash flow right away. So the facility is one where it is a receivables discounting facility, and it's one where after you have made your shipment to your buyers overseas, you do not have to wait for them to pay you.
Oh.
Yes, by virtue of you having an insurance policy, then what you can do is actually to get payment upfront from the EXIM Bank.
Oh.
Then of course, when your buyer pays you, then you can always pay that money back to us.
So this kicks in once you have the trade credit insurance facility.
Yes.
Does it kick in automatically, or it's something that you have to ask for?
It is something that we arrange with you, but usually once you are accessing the policy, the insurance, we would ask you, would you like to have the twin go along with it? And that is the financing part of it, which is the insurance policy discount facility. Now, so you have the facility in place and you have made a shipment. And let us use the same example that my colleague used a couple of weeks back. So you have made a shipment for $10,000. So once you've made that payment, you have made that shipment, then you can come to us, you take your invoice, and then we will pay you $8,000, 80% of your shipment amount. It means, therefore, that you have cash flow right away to continue your business activities. So you know that you might have an arrangement in place for, let us say, a 30 days credit term or whatever it is, but you do not have to wait. We will pay you upfront, and then you can collect from your buyers after.
So how soon does this kick in? Is it at the point that you purchase the policy from EXIM Bank, or is it at the point of shipment, or how soon?
All right, so you would have had the policy in place, and we would have set up this credit arrangement with you. And so once you have made a shipment to your buyer, it is at that point. Some persons will collate, and so they'll come to us monthly. But there are some businesses that are in need of the cash flow, perhaps on a weekly basis. And so whenever you ship, that is when you come to us for a payment to be made against the shipment that has been made.
I see. So do you have to vet the buyer though?
Yes, we do. And my colleague would have spoken about that when he told you about the insurance policy. So yes, the buyers are in fact, we do an assessment of the buyers. So we help you to ensure that the people that you're doing business with, they're bona fide in the sense that their credit rating, their credibility is intact, and so you can know that when you make a shipment that you expect to get your money. But remember that there are times, for whatever reason, that you do not get a payment, and that is when the insurance aspect of it chips in.
That you don't get a payment from your buyer?
Yes, from the buyer.
Right.
Right.
So how long does all of this process take to apply for?
All right, so the insurance discount policy, that aspect of it, it's a normal credit function, and so there is some assessment. But the good thing about it is that you do not need to provide security, because the policy itself secures the facility.
Well, look at that.
Yes.
So what's your interest rate?
The interest rate is, as usual, quite competitive. And when we do the assessment, you can assure that we will give you a rate that best suits you. So it's not a rate that will fit all, but as we do the assessment, you can be assured that you will get a rate that is quite competitive.
You know, the thing about this, Maxine, you guys have so many great products there at EXIM Bank, and I wish more people knew about stuff like this. I'm glad that you've been on to explain and to let people know this is something that's available to you. You can get your trade credit insurance. You can get your insurance policy discounting facility. You don't have to provide security. Get paid 80% upfront.
Yes.
This is awesome stuff.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining us this week. Great having you.
Thank you for having me.
That's it for this episode of Money Moves, brought to you in partnership with EXIM Bank's Business Advisory Service. Check out their website, eximbankja.com. I'm Kalila Reynolds. See you next week.